With the pendant of starlight safely tucked away, and her nights filled with magical adventures, Mary was eager for her next journey. One evening, as she opened the dream book to explore new possibilities, a playful chapter titled "The Mischievous Moonbeams" appeared. Intrigued, she read aloud, and a soft, silvery glow enveloped her room. In an instant, Mary found herself floating in a whimsical moonlit meadow, where moonbeams danced and flickered like playful sprites. The moonbeams seemed to shimmer with mischief, darting between trees, giggling softly, and causing flowers to sway with their frolicsome energy. A bright, friendly moonbeam with a winking face zoomed up to Mary. "Welcome! I'm Twinkle, the moonbeam leader. We've been waiting for you. We need your help to catch the moonbeam mischief makers who've been causing playful chaos." Mary giggled. "I'd love to help. What do I need to do?" Twinkle beamed with delight. "The mischief makers love to play hide and seek. You must find them before they scatter too far. They've hidden around the meadow, and each one has a clue leading to the next." Mary's adventure began with a scavenger hunt across the magical meadow. The first clue, written in glowing stardust, read, "Find the tree that tickles the sky, where a mischievous sparkle hides." Mary spotted a towering tree with shimmering leaves that seemed to giggle when she touched them. Hidden among the branches was a playful moonbeam who popped out with a joyful laugh. The moonbeam handed Mary a small glittering star with the next clue. "Find the fountain that sings a merry tune, and seek the sparkle that dances beneath the moon." Mary followed the sound of cheerful, melodious music to a sparkling fountain. As she peered into the water, a mischievous moonbeam splashed playfully and tossed her the next clue. The third clue led Mary to a field of glowing flowers. The moonbeams had turned the flowers into a game of hopscotch. As Mary hopped from flower to flower, she found the final moonbeam, who handed her a golden bell. With the bell in hand, Mary joined Twinkle at the center of the meadow. Twinkle explained, "Ring this bell to call all the mischief makers together." Mary rang the bell, and the mischievous moonbeams gathered, laughing and twirling around her. They thanked Mary for helping them play their favorite game. To celebrate, the moonbeams performed a spectacular dance that made the meadow sparkle and shimmer with magical light. As the night grew deeper, Mary was surrounded by a dazzling display of moonbeams and stardust. Twinkle handed her a special gift, a small moonbeam lantern that would glow softly whenever she needed a bit of magic or a reminder of the fun they had shared. With a heartfelt goodbye, Mary floated back to her room. As she snuggled into bed, she looked at the moonbeam lantern, which cast a gentle, warm light across her room. The dream book lay open beside her, and Mary felt a sense of joy and accomplishment. And so, each night brought new magic and fun, as Mary continued her adventures with a heart full of wonder and a lantern that glowed with the light of friendship and playful moonbeams. Watch the next episode to know what happens next with Mary's dream book adventure. One balmy summer evening, Mary discovered a new chapter in her dream book, titled "The Festival of Joy." Eagerly, she read aloud, and her room sparkled with vibrant colors as the pages came alive. Mary felt herself being lifted gently into a world of dazzling lights and joyful music. She arrived in a breathtaking meadow where a grand festival was underway. The sky was alive with fireworks that painted the heavens in hues of pink, gold, and azure. Colorful banners and lanterns adorned every tree, and laughter and music filled the air. The scene was like a dream come true. A cheerful fairy with sparkling wings and a crown of flowers fluttered up to Mary. "Welcome to the Festival of Joy. I'm Lila, the festival's guide. We've been waiting for you. Tonight, you'll help us bring extra happiness to the festival." Mary's eyes sparkled with excitement. "What can I do to help?" Lila clapped her hands, and a flurry of butterflies appeared, each carrying a small, shimmering envelope. These envelopes contain magical wishes from the festival goers. Your task is to deliver each wish to its recipient, and each delivery will make the festival even more joyful. Mary eagerly accepted the envelopes. The first envelope led her to a merry-go-round where children were riding painted ponies. She found a little boy who had wished for a special pony to ride. As Mary handed him the envelope, a beautiful, shimmering pony appeared just for him. His face lit up with delight, and he rode with glee, making everyone around smile. The next envelope guided Mary to a group of performers practicing acrobatics. She found a young girl who wished for a magical ribbon to enhance her routine. As Mary delivered the envelope, a vibrant ribbon appeared in the girl's hands, adding a spectacular burst of color to her performance. The crowd cheered, and the girl performed an amazing routine that left everyone in awe. Mary continued delivering envelopes throughout the festival. She helped a baker make the most delightful, enchanted pastries that floated on their own, and she assisted a musician in creating melodies that made everyone's hearts feel lighter. Each wish brought more happiness and laughter to the festival. As the festival reached its peak, Lila approached Mary with a glowing golden envelope. "This is the final wish," Lila said. "It's for the entire festival, and it's a wish for a night of endless joy." Mary opened the envelope, and a brilliant light spread across the meadow. The fireworks intensified, casting shimmering reflections on the sparkling river. Music and laughter resonated through the night, and everyone danced and celebrated under the star-filled sky. Mary looked around at the joy she had helped create, feeling a warm glow in her heart. The festival continued with boundless energy, and the magical lanterns lit up the night in a kaleidoscope of colors. As the first light of dawn began to break, Mary floated back to her room, the festival of joy fading into the morning light. She smiled, knowing that she had been a part of something truly special. And so, Mary continued her adventures with a heart full of happiness, always ready for the next magical journey that awaited her in the dream book. One evening, as the sky painted itself in twilight hues, Mary found a mysterious new entry in her dream book. The chapter was titled "The Enchanted Starlight" and promised a magical adventure under the night sky. As Mary read the words aloud, the room began to shimmer with a soft, silvery light. Her bed transformed into a cloud-like platform that gently lifted her into the starry night. Below her, the village turned into a sparkling blanket of lights, and above, the stars seemed to twinkle with excitement. Mary floated towards a distant, shimmering constellation that glowed brighter than the rest. As she approached, she discovered it was a dazzling star that had the shape of a key. With a gentle touch, the key floated down and beckoned her towards a hidden glen in the forest. In the heart of the forest, Mary found a large, ancient oak tree with branches stretching wide. Its leaves were a silvery blue, and beneath it lay a small, ornate door embedded into the tree trunk. The star-shaped key fit perfectly into the lock, and the door creaked open to reveal a magical glade bathed in moonlight. The glade was enchanting, a serene pond with water that glittered like liquid stardust and fireflies that danced in patterns across the sky. At the center of the pond was a floating platform with a beautifully carved wooden chest. Mary approached the chest and opened it cautiously. Inside was a delicate golden star pendant with a single glowing gem at its center. The pendant began to radiate a warm, calming light. As Mary touched the gem, the air around her filled with a soft, melodic tune that seemed to sing of dreams and wishes. A gentle voice echoed through the glade. "This is the pendant of starlight. It has the power to grant a single wish, but remember, it must be used with a heart full of love and hope." Mary closed her eyes and thought deeply about her wish. She wished for peace and happiness for everyone in her village, hoping that they would always find joy even in the simplest things. As she opened her eyes, the pendant's light grew brighter, and the soft melody filled the air with warmth. The glade shimmered with a magical glow, and Mary felt a deep sense of fulfillment. With the pendant safely tucked into her pocket, Mary floated back to her home, the stars guiding her gently down. As she nestled into bed, the dream book closed softly beside her. The next morning, Mary awoke with a smile, feeling as though she had touched something truly magical. She noticed that her village seemed even more cheerful and vibrant, as if touched by a gentle, unseen hand. And so, Mary continued to use the dream book and the pendant of starlight to spread love and hope. Each night brought new adventures and dreams, reminding her that even the smallest act of kindness could make the world shine a little brighter. Watch the next episode to know what happens next with Mary's dream book adventure.